NBK Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
Booker, and stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Freak.
Yeah, and whether in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
On the floor, and that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Freak.
Yeah, and he's playing it cool right now, but let me tell you, I'm sure that basket means the world to him. There's nothing like the first one.
My thought is he's probably just happy to have it out of the way. I mean, no more waiting and wondering when it'll come. Those first points are finally in the rearview mirror.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
My fault.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Mavericks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia.
You know, you look at Dallas, and that team didn't rely too much on the mid-range or the short game last season, but they could have. They shot 70% from 12 feet and in, excluding drives. That's pretty good.
Here's Freak. The pass to Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Or the 3. The shot will not go. Good D by Bledsoe. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Len, good. Len's got 9.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And it's Freak missing. The Sun. Bledsoe right side. Here's Teletovic. No good with the triple. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just up and take the jump shot.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell, he's jacked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Price kicks to Goodwin. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
McGee a screen. There's the pick.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade is a bit of a surprise, though.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Parsons is checked in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Back to Williams for 3. That's good. Williams has got 6 points.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move 1 guard, but ended up moving 2, brought back 1 as well.
The Mavericks leading. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Freak. No good from outside.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. His three-pointers off the mark.